probably 15 to 20 years, I started losing confidence going out because I fell over all the time. As the MS has developed, and you know, I'm pretty fortunate that I am still mobile, but my right leg, when I get tired, my foot drags. And and it would catch on anything, the slightest little rise in a path. And so then I started looking down all the time, and so I'd walk around like this and still fall over. Yeah, so it affected me a lot. When I arrived at the first lesson, I was in a lot of pain and very unsure of myself. I really didn't know if I was going to be able to do it. In that lesson, we did balancing processes, and that really resonated with my body. It made such a difference. There was a considerable reduction in pain by the end of the lesson. MS, it's multiple sclerosis, and it affects the myelin sheath that protects your nerves, and so that starts to break down and blocks the messages from the brain to get through to your muscles, I guess.
So what has been the impact on you? What are your symptoms? Because it's different for everybody, isn't it?
It is. For me, I'm greatly affected by heat. In summertime, I get very weak, terrible fatigue where I can sleep for a long time. So mostly pins and needles, muscle weakness and fatigue.
So what does that mean for mobility?
It means that when I'm walking, if I get tired, my right leg starts to drag, my right foot starts to drag, and easy to fall over.
You told me that after your first Bones for Life class, you haven't fallen over since. Why do you think that is?
I think it's the constant repetition in the lessons, and it retrains your brain. I've gained so much more confidence because I know that if I practice and follow what I'm learning, I'm not going to fall over.
And you were telling the class the other day that since you started doing Bones for Life, you haven't fallen at all.
Never. I haven't fallen since the first lesson.
Also, we've noticed that, like, when you came, it was an effort for you to walk at all, and you would drag your leg behind you. Yes. And now we're seeing that you're stepping on the foot, you're actually walking on it, and that when you're doing a lot of the processes now, which you now can do, the foot is moving, and it's like that whole leg has been activated.
It has. It's like there's a connection between my brain and my leg now, and I can flex my foot so much better than before, which of course helps with mobility.
This is the first time you've felt confident in your body.
Yeah, in all those years, this is the first time that I felt like I can step out, go places, and not end up on the ground.